If you're looking to set your Jeep apart from the crowd at your next Jeeps and Java, Cars and Coffee, or maybe when you're crawling down the trail with your buddies, you've got to check out the XKGlow, XKmax, RGB, and Amber Fender vent LED lights for the Jeep Wrangler JL and Jeep Gladiator JT. These are designed to simply replace those plastic fender vents found on the Wrangler and the Gladiator, and once installed, not only do they give you amber functions like a running light and a turn signal, but a limitless possibility for customizing the output of the included RGB lights using a paired smartphone and their downloadable XKmax app from your favorite app store. Now, it also includes a small keychain fob that allows you easy access to control those RGB lights from simply turning them on or maybe selecting one of the preset functions or turning them back off when you don't want them illuminated. Now, they've been designed to be a super easy install that you can complete in just a few short hours right at home in your garage or your driveway. Now, XKGlow does recommend that you remove your fender to complete this install, but I found that I could simply pop the rearward most clips and pull down that inner fender liner to give me enough room to work to remove that factory fender vent and install the new fender vent lights. Now, with the fender pulled away, we can begin by removing that fender vent and then clean up the area so that we can feed in the wiring and set the fender vent light into place. We'll attach those wire harness extensions, routing them over towards the battery. And then we simply need to make a couple connections there at the battery. Two positive connections. One that's going to be a pair of the white wires connected to each of the fender vent lights, and the other is power for the XKmax controller module. With those made, we can attach the ground to the grounding post and make sure that we go ahead and connect both of those extension harnesses to the XKmax controller. With all of the connections made, we should have power at the controller. With a flashing illuminated XKGlow logo, we can go ahead and pair our smartphone to the app, and with that, we can come back and complete the installation, confirming that everything lights up as it should. We can go back and pull off the 3M double-sided tape backing, securing our fender vent light into place and reseating our fender and inner liner back to complete the install. And now we can move on to the fun stuff. Now, I briefly showed you how to control those lights from the included keychain fob. But once you pair it with the smartphone app that you can download from your favorite app store, that's where you unlock the full potential of customizing 16 million plus colors on the XKmax fender vent lights. That's right, 16 million plus colors, and really a limitless amount of combinations of flashing, strobes, patterns, zigzags, really only limited by how deep you want to dive into the XKmax app. So I'm going to go ahead and turn off those amber lights so we can focus on the RGB lights. Now, here in the app, I can simply drag the slider up to turn on those RGB lights. We can also access a on and off control right there from the hamburger menu. Now, with those lights illuminated, you see we have control of customizing the color with our color wheel picker. By simply sliding around on the screen, I can change the color of those lights. Now, right now, the driver and passenger side are paired together. You do have the ability to click that again and split them apart by dragging them. Now we can control driver and passenger independently if you want infinite control of exactly how the left and right side of your vehicle works. Now we can simply drag those back together if we want to pair them up to make it easy to change them at the same time. As I mentioned, of course, we do have the ability to change the overall brightness as well as the speed of any patterns that we've selected. As you can see, I can toggle through here. So we have things like a solid status that we can pick any color we want. And we can go to a chase where it's going to move from one side to the next, maybe a center or a split chase, or maybe go into some of their bouncing or breathing type patterns that we can select. Now, you can even pick a color here by using the included camera control. So by simply tapping this icon here and pointing the camera at a color I want to pick up, like maybe the blue of the Jeep, it's going to go ahead and change those RGB lights to whatever I've pointed my phone's camera at. Really cool way to select some different colors. Now we can jump from here into the themes page. We're going to see over 28 preloaded themes in here, allowing you to really customize those lights. Maybe with something like a Knight Rider-esque scanner with the red and white, maybe some holiday themes like Valentine's or Christmas, or some other themes called things like Traffic Beater, In and Out, Rainbow Scanner, here's that Christmas theme I mentioned, or maybe even a simple zigzag theme back and forth. You can even do a quick tap and hold to get a preview of how that pattern may look right here on your smartphone before you tap it again and actually go ahead and load it there to your fender vent lights. Now on the next page is called Magic. This is where it's going to get into some of the really fun things that we can do, like using the acceleration mode. So as your phone sits maybe in a mount or in your cup holder and you're driving down the road, as you accelerate, the accelerometer in your phone is going to be used to change the way the lights look on your fender vents. We also have an overall speed mode, and that's going to use the speed of your phone in your vehicle to change that lighting pattern. We have a music mode that allows you to play music from your phone and sync those lights up, or there's the mic and streaming music mode, and that, as you can see, is now going to use our phone's microphone to change the way that those lights respond. So right now, it's responding to my voice as I talk, of course, or any other sounds that your phone's microphone would pick up inside of your vehicle. Now, in addition to giving us this kind of equalizer look here, we can also go through and change the pattern to different names here, the glider, or maybe the fire. And we have the ability to customize the sensitivity of that by sliding that up or down so that we can really get finite control over just how those fender vent lights look. You can see just how much fun you can have with the XKmax app. Now, in addition to the XKGlow fender vent lights, there's a full range of XKmax products that you can also add on to really tailor and give you a full vehicle lighting profile that you can customize. Now, if you want to find out more about the XKGlow, RGB, and don't forget, we do have that amber turn signal and running light function here. You can head to quadratec.com or simply click that info button. Of course, if you have any comments or questions about the lights or how to get them installed, you can always leave those for me down in the comments section below or by simply heading to the website. If you haven't already and you like these videos, do me a huge favor. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as the notification icon, so be sure to catch all of our latest videos. Till next time, I'm Rob. I'll see you out on the trail.